the path of devotion, the mantra becomes the bridge in between you and the divinity. When you go on chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om, the absolute truth, Nama, I prostrate, Shivaya, the embodiment of bliss and the limitless and infinitude. I do my pranam to you, Shiva. So as you begin to do the mantra, the wavelength of the sound which gets created, that does the magic, and it holds your mind and stops its wavering. Until the mind and the mantra becomes one. So mind and mantra are in sync. And then the beauty unfolds. And the time can come that you might lose even the awareness of the physical body. The mind in itself becomes the mantra. And the mind takes the dip into the Shivatva, the essence of Shiva. So that can lead you to the Samadhi state in itself. The mantra alone can bring you the Samadhi. If you wish, do this. See, all the things which are there in your life, you train your mind every day, every day, every day, every day, and then you created those habits. And then you became slave of those habits. For example, you were told drinking a cup of tea is, oh, so refreshing. Right? For some it might be coffee, but they say if you have a cup of tea, and many people say, oh, I had a headache, so bad one, then I had a cup of tea and my headache was gone. So poor FDA doesn't know. The doctors could have prescribed, you have headache, take masala tea. One in the morning, one at the evening. And if you have a shooting pain, then put 2 cloves in it. And it's true actually, I'm giving you Ayurvedic tip. Put 2 cloves in it and 1 cardamom into it. And scrape some ginger and put into it. And if you drink this tea, oh, it will take away your cold. Right? And taste is good. So, right from childhood, you are listening to the glory of tea by elders. It's 4 p.m. Oh, it's my tea time. It's breakfast, it's a tea time. It's afternoon, it's a tea time. Drink tea, drink tea. Now the children to learn it. And then even they begin to say, oh, 3 o'clock, it's a tea time. It's breakfast, let's drink tea. It's raining, let's drink tea. It's too cold, let's drink. It's too hot, let's drink tea. Tea, tea, tea. And then your mind becomes slave of tea, that you drink cup of tea and your migraines and headaches are gone. Wow. I am asking you to train your mind that when I will do mantra, my mind will find joy. And there is joy indeed. It's not something which is, I'm bluffing. I'll do mantra, my mind can go into total absorption in the state of Samadhi. That's why I always say that once in a while, please do an anushtan. What is anushtan? You take a resolve that every day, for example, I will do at least 21 mala of the mantra. Let it be Om Namah Shivaya, maybe Mool mantra, whatever mantra you like. So make a resolve and then fix your timing. Like in the morning, this is my time, evening, this is my time. And you don't make any compromise. You don't lose the schedule. You're fixed. So you take a bath, wear clothes, sit down on your asana, have some, beautiful, like a mandala in front of you, maybe your guru, maybe the Shiva, whosoever you love, their picture is there. So burn a small incense stick, light a small diya, and sit down with the resolve. Now I'm going to do mantra. I won't get up before finishing it. And then you do it like for next 40 days. And when you're sitting every day, morning, evening, someday, in some session, the magic will happen. But when people say, oh, I don't have time, then, I am always reminded of a statement which Swami Buaji used to say. He would say, then go and die in your sleep. It might seem harsh, but that's how he was. Go and die in your sleep. One time I said, Swamiji, why in sleep only? He said, that will be painless. He's still being compassionate. Not in a hospital bed, not on a ventilator. He said, go and die in your sleep. No, only very fortunate ones who have some great virtuous karmas under their belt, only they will have this desire, only they will be blessed to meet a Mahatma. Mahatma's availability is not for sinners. So, one of my dear Swamiji used to say, if you happen to meet a Mahatma, no, God is giving you blessing. This is a blessing of God. It's not when you have $1 million lottery. It's not. Because when you have this kind of filthy money, your whole life is going to become filthy because you will begin to have bad people, bad parties, and bad things will start to happen. Somebody might come with a revolver and take away the money and kill you. It's not a good thing to have too much money. But if you happen to meet a Mahatma, I said, that's the blessing.